Welcome back to another episode of What Can the AO Scan Do for You? Quick disclaimer, the AO Scan technology device is not a medical device and does not diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right, jumping right in, let's get to body systems. In body systems, you can deselect all and then select certain ones, or you can select all and run them. So let's do it. This is going to take a couple minutes, and that's okay. But it tells you at the bottom we're going through here, right? So circulatory, physical. I'm going to say less than 3 minutes. Be interesting to see what my body would be doing right now. Cheers. All right, we're on connective tissue. Digestive. Pretty quick. There's only so many systems in the body. While we're waiting, you can always check out my other videos we've done in Voice and AO Mind Sync. Recently released Quick Scan, Vitals, and Cephis. And if you're interested but you're still not sure, I offer complimentary inner voice scan. So you get that, do it remotely. I'll email it to you. You just have to reach out to me. I'll get that to you. We're up to lymphatics. The lymph system is the sewage system of the body. In case you didn't know, very important. So it helps you detox. Musculoskeletal. Notice it shows the emotions, the physical. It's not just one-dimensional. It's very many-dimensional. And again, it hits every body system. So again, circulatory, the endocrine or endocrine, from how you say it, nervous system, digestive, nervous system, circulatory, respiratory, urinary. Then it also, at the very end, it will run hormones, a hormone panel, and chemistry. Those are fun to look at as well. Speaking of respiratory, that's what's running right now. So we're just at the 2-minute mark, nothing crazy. So if you're joined and you're like, oh, I'll watch this, that's okay. Just fast forward a little bit till you see the report come up. But it would be silly just to show you the report. You wouldn't know how I got to that point. So I like to show you from the beginning to the end, all the results, so you know what's happening. Again, forgot about that. Here's you that as well. So we're just coming up. Here's your number. We're coming up on that 3-minute mark. I feel like it's under 4 minutes. I never really focus it and pay attention to like the time it takes because it's not that long. Chromosomes. We're coming close to the bottom of that list. Almost there. Almost there. Human cell mitochondria. And still under that 4-minute mark. Hormones. There we go. Then we have chemistry, and we'll be able to look at this. So pretty well. 3.5 minutes. There's the chemistry. So again, it's under 4 minutes. We're going to have a full report on the entire body. Educational purposes. Here we go. Okay. So it gives me my report, the time, the date. You see this email, little envelope. That means I can email it out if I wanted to whomever. So circulatory system. I'm not going to read all of this, but you can obviously read it on your own. And I'm just here to show you what it shows, okay? It gives us chronic and acute, the actual parts. So if you're unsure, like, I don't know where that is, copy, paste it, ChatGPT, Google it. You can look it up to find out exactly where it is in the body. And then it's saying, well, maybe it's from chronic potassium. Is it high? Is it low? Right? Again, it's not diagnostic, it's educational. So these are things to kind of look into further if needed. Vitamin K, et cetera, et cetera. Causes, chronic soy. Well, it's like I don't eat soy, so I have to dive deeper to figure out, well, what frequency might be near that, right? Chronic fear, shame, arrogance, compulsive, and feeling useless. And then it gives you suggestions, ways to improve. And this I always find really interesting and cool. Manage stress, maybe some CoQ10, eat healthy food, increase hydration. And then these are the brands of the that this particular company has. So this is like a multivitamin and then blue. So here's the cool thing, right? If you saw the other video where I showed you how to create a supplement library, you could actually put all this stuff in there and then do a quick scan and see if you need it. So we have connective tissue. And again, it's the same format. So I'm going to go through these fairly quickly, just not to bore you. Digestive, endocrine, lymphatic. Okay, this I always like to look at to see where anything might be stuck in the body. A lot of B vitamins showing up there. Muscles. Okay. This is interesting. Haven't had any in a really long time. Same thing with this. Could be environmental, might not be, don't know. Nightshades, I did have soup that had tomato in it. This, yes. And then again, some ways to possibly make improvements. Nervous system, emotions, causes, ways to improve, respiratory. Again, same things over and over. Again, right? I said they're going to recommend their products. Breathe cleaner air, and that's a challenge sometimes out there in the world, right? I don't smoke. Nervous system, skin, urinary, chromosomes, more B vitamins there. Cell and mitochondria. And then here's that hormone panel I was talking about, right? So anything plus or minus 40% is not in normal range. Again, this was taken at that given moment, at that given time. We did this again in a half an hour. It could look totally different. It could look exactly the same, but that's the beauty of being able to run this as often as you'd like. And then here are chemistries, and what's cool is you can click and it'll tell you, right? So basophils. It says during inflammation, basophils deliver heparin to the inflamed tissue to prevent clotting. Therefore, basophils will almost always be increased with tissue inflammation, also contain histamine and serotonin, right? Platelets. And it just tells you all the things that it could be. Phosphorus, alk phosphate, BUN creatinine, albumin, cholesterol, all the things. Ferritin, so ferritin for iron, which is, it's interesting, right? Perimenopausal said that in the last one. We looked at a lot of things. So, okay, so there's your body systems. Again, all you have to do, if you wanted to email, like this is me, but I can include myself. I could also add somebody, add another person there, or two or three or whatever. All right, so we're not going to do that. But what we didn't talk about earlier was Easy Scan. And what Easy Scan is cool for is, this is what I run in the morning and at night. We're not going to do well, it'll take too long. We're going to look at my report from this morning though, but it gives you an inner voice. It gives you your vitals and optimizes, and then it does comprehensive and optimizes. So let's look at this morning, which is good because then you can kind of see where it was this morning versus this afternoon. This is saying, okay. So when we did this earlier, you can see this is half of that. We like them to be the same. You're really imbalanced. Check this out. I'm going to hit auto mix. Watch what changes in here. Onto Dreamscape. This is your inner voice balancing harmonics. You can listen here, or you can go out to those inner voice report and do it there. Top supplements that came up. Okay. From the library that I have built. Food sensitivities, this is during that one. So you see how it changed from one to the other, right? Because the body's always changing. Chakras balanced. And it tells you, right? It tells you what each chakra is. So this one, the solar plexus chakra, and it says willpower blocked by shame. And then when we come down to solar plexus, it gives us other descriptions. And then we have, very little things in here. And then the comprehensive. So what's cool is like it gives you the picture of where it's going on and again, it just means there's a lot of energy or there's not a lot of energy there. That's all it means. Remember, it's educational. Larynx, arteries in the head, veins, right occipital, left shoulder. There you have it. So lots of information, nothing to get overwhelmed with, but if you watch all the series that I've offered, it goes over, how to use these fairly simply. And what you want to do is just keep track and look for trends. And there's always more training. And if, again, you want that inner voice, just reach out. It's here for you. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Have a blessed day.